Alright, welcome back everybody. Today we're going to do a roll, which is what I originally started doing on this channel, that I'm just simply excited about. I've had it for a while. It's just one of the rolls I want to get to. It's kind of a mystery. I'm hoping that it's a nice representation of people's pocket change, maybe in the early 60s perhaps. But let's not mess around and just get to opening a roll this time. Everybody is starting to know what this pick means. I never want to mess anything up. I'm never trying to save the paper, but I'm also, of course, never trying to touch any of the coins. So, need to get some leverage down there, but now you can see it's opening up. So we are simply going to tear this one, get right into it. Let's see what we got in this guy, girl, thing. Oh, a little ASMR. Oh, another steel, very nice. Hopefully this was, Grandpa's pocket change back in the day and had no idea that he was walking around with some really valuable stuff. Look at that, more steel. That's nice. This one's going to be fun. And I'll do my usual thing. I'll organize it for you, but let me spread it out so we can all take a look together. See what we find. There's that end coin there. No, not the end coin. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Because one was... Yes. I have another roll with a steel end that I'm about to do, and I confused myself thinking that this was the one with the steel end, but no, it just had some steel in it. That looks not half bad. If you can see that, we'll definitely take a closer look. See some fun stuff. It looks like it's going to be a pretty cool roll to go through, especially since I like going through rolls. Let's see what this guy is right here. A little sneak peek. Piece of junk 1910. It's a fun way to start. I'm guessing this roll probably cost me $3, in all honesty. It's going to be fun. And just like that, through the magic of television, it's all sorted out for you. I have to tell you, besides a little schmutz in the roll, this roll was stunning. I can't believe what was in this roll, and I genuinely mean it. I could fill a coin book with this roll, almost entirely, of wheat pennies. I was pleasantly surprised by this roll. This roll was great. Let's see what we got. Got a 1909. I checked, it's not a VDV, unfortunately. We got another 1909, not a VDV. We got 1910, 1916, which you could consider a semi-key date. Nice book filler. 1917, a 1917D, 1917S, and a 1918, kind of semi-key date. 1919, a few of them. That one's in pretty nice condition. 1919D and a 1919S. And then the 20s, we got a couple 1920s, a 1924, couple 1925s, 1926, 1927, 1928, and 1929. How are we doing on our book so far? 1930, 1934, 35, 35D, 36. A bunch of 37s. Those are pretty common in these rolls, and I really do think now this represents pocket change. And I think it's a roll from the late 50s, and I'll show you why in a second. But 1929, a couple of those. And then 1940, 1941. By the way, there is a double die obverse in 1941, and a few of these other dates I've checked them. So I haven't looked for all the varieties, but a bunch of copper pennies, wheat pennies have double die varieties, so that's something to watch for in your PCGS and NGC guides online, and also the Red Book if that's what you're using. So 1942 D, 1943 steel, very common to have some weak spots. Otherwise, these are really nice strikes almost always. So that one's missing the 4 a little bit. This one's in a little better condition. 1943. It's actually got a little more, I don't know, frosting. I'm not sure what to call it. It's not rust, oxidation. 1944S, a couple of those. A 1945, a 1946D with a blob of very old dried up something on it. And then the only 50s, a 51D, a 52, a 55D, another one with a double die variety, a double die date, I believe, date over date or something like that. 1956 and a 1956D. It's pocket change. It's exactly what you should expect. That would have been nice to have 1909 VDBs, but you know, the other thought is that maybe this was somebody getting rid of part of a collection that they had gone through a long time ago. Really don't know. That's the risk you take when you open these rolls. I enjoy this. I think I have one or two in here that I'm going to put aside, and we'll see what we do with the rest. So I know I'm going to check them all for varieties. I'll check them all with the loop. You can really see the week 4 on that one there. This one's pretty nice. Too bad it's not a semi-key date or a key date. But that was fun. And I'm thinking if this roll was $3 or so, come on. What's this much fun for $3? Can you even rent a movie for $3? Maybe an old one. Something fantastic, like Breakin. Just to continue with our theme of cool things, I got some cool things. Okay, let's see what kind of cool things I got here. I'm going to go from the very old to the brand new. Some gorgeous examples of the highest proof state that you can get, which is proof 70. So modern proofs are definitely one of my hobbies. I love these modern proofs, especially the graded ones. So we're going to go from the really old pennies to the really new pennies. I mean, these are completely ridiculous. I could just look at them for hours. Let's look at them for a few minutes. They're just exceptional, and in fact, proof 70 is the best grade you can give to a coin. So NGC and PCGS, both very respected. You can see a little bit of the texture there. That's actually in the zinc coating. and they're sort of microscopic blisters that change the direction of the light. You can't actually see them straight on, it's a mirror finish. But when the angle of the light is right and the angle of the coin is right, you can just pick it up. But look how exceptional that is. That's beautiful. So that's proof 70, 2008. Let's check out another one. So this one's a little newer. This is a shield penny. The newer design on the back. They've done a few different ones. Again, just look at that finish. Just gorgeous. I mean, a penny. Blows my mind. The metallurgy, the etching, the engraving, the polishing, the strike, everything, just incredible. Look inside it, it almost looks like a hologram inside. Look at that reflection off the letters. Again, just gorgeous. So this is 2020. Currently the newest proof penny you can get. I take that back. 2020W maybe is the newest proof penny. But look at how gorgeous. That's just incredible. And then a coin that I had never collected before. I do like the old commemoratives, and this is one of the new commemorative dollars based on the Sacagawea dollars. Sacagawea. Look at that satin finish. That's just gorgeous. What a coin. And it is legal tender. It's new. Let me show you. So this is a series dedicated to American innovation. The Gerber variable scale. If you're an engineer, I'm sure you appreciate this quite a bit. As a coin, it's mind-numbing for me. It's my meditation. Just holding them and looking at them, even encapsulated, there's something magical and tactile about it. You don't even need to be touching the coin. So, anyway, there you go. More cool stuff. And just beautiful, these new coins. They really got it down. Look at that. Thanks for watching, everyone. I would love it if you please subscribe, leave comments,